Okay, I started the stream here and hoping I can get some co-commentators. Let's see. I'm gonna advertise in a few Discords. So we have Chicken and 12 Teen versus Katask and Jeffrey Zhang. I am gonna see if Hisoka will commentate. So right now the score is 1-1. This is the third game of the series. 12 Teen and Chicken are about the toughest team ever. Jeffrey Zhang by Raiden is the weak link here, but he is surely underrated at about 2,500. He's rusty, but he's very talented, so we'll see if he picks up the pace here. They are up 7 seconds, and Jeffrey is a beast at chess. So really Jeffrey can just sit and let his partner get in a more advantageous position. And Jeffrey has an advantageous position himself. Don't think that was the best continuation for Jeffrey. Now he's in a bit of trouble. I guess he's feeding his partner though. Okay, yeah, that's mate because rook at g2 is mate. So the score is now 2-1 favoring Jeffrey and Katask. Oh, I haven't opened up the chat, so I'm sorry I missed anything you all have said. I'm gonna look at the chat right now. I guess I could check my VOD to see if I missed something. Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna look at my own VOD, see if I missed anything. And the game here, it looks like... So Katask is defended by putting a queen near his king, which is going to be very hard for Chicken to get in. Chicken might try... I guess maybe Chicken wants... He'll probably try pawn at g7. But 12 Teen is getting attacked pretty hard. We're going to probably see knight at h3. Oh, okay, pawn at h3 on the 12 Teen board. There's a resignation. The score is now 2-2. So let me go check my own VOD. I guess no one said anything the first 2 minutes. Okay, that's fine. Hey, Ramen12. Jeffrey Zhang does play Bug. I've played with him at the World Open. He played on the free internet chess server. His handle there was interest none. And he was quite good there. He maintained 2,600. Basically, at that point, he was a young kid and his parents were not fond of Bughouse, so he had to... He did not tell them he was playing Bughouse, but he's always had a love of the game. 12 Teen and Chicken are both asking for trades. Apparently, 12 Teen and Chicken are not in voice chat. I don't think Katask and Jeffrey are either. So, if anyone wants to co-commentate with me, I am currently in the House Party channel, and I could commentate somewhere else if anyone wants me to go to another location. But I'm looking for co-commentators. That forces a queen trade, and the queen trade is going to mate for 12 Teen, and he's up time. 12 Teen just gaining time in the process. That's the end of that one. The score is now 3-2, favoring Chicken and 12 Teen. They've overtaken. Chicken is being very aggressive in attacking Katask. So 12 Teen is a little bit vulnerable on his king side in the back rank, but he's attacking aggressively. His knight does guard the promotion square on g8. Chicken has just a crushing position. Chicken is asking for a knight. So I think the idea is pawn takes rook, and then a few pawns and a knight would mate. Pawn, pawn with a knight at f5. Maybe I'm missing another idea for the knight. But they are up about 3 seconds. Oh yeah, now he says in the chat, knight and 3 pawns mates. And a queen also mates. There's the knight. There's 1 pawn. You see knight check. Okay, so probably knight at f4 here. Or maybe knight at h4. The time is fairly even, so Chicken is going to think to how to use the pieces he has effectively. He also might play just knight takes bishop, which is a move that could win a queen. And if his partner is safe, which it looks like he is, then maybe just continue to attack, winning the queen. So he did not take this pawn because he wanted to keep his king safe. That's another win for them. Hey Marcus, thanks for watching. So the score right now is 4-2 favoring Chicken and 12 team. Chicken has been playing the same opening the last few games, very aggressive. He does demand pieces when this happens, so a knight plus a pawn would mate. He already has the pawn, so he needs 1 knight. This knight is being attacked right here. Let's see, so the time is fairly even. Jeffrey's probably going to sit. Okay, the Chicken is trying to make an aggressive move. Oh, he could just take the queen. I would have just taken the queen there. I guess his partner is in a little trouble though. Doesn't need to take that, so just move over, stick a pawn in. Bishop there's okay, but does give more pieces to his opponent. Very aggressive attack. Chicken has a very safe king. So 12 team has a lot of extra pieces. This is going to be the kill shot. So that was another win for Chicken 12 team. The score is now 5-2. So we're seeing Chicken is sacked. So the reason Chicken is being so aggressive is 12 team and Jeffrey play so fast that Chicken expects a lot of early trades, which generally have been coming. We're probably going to see a sack, maybe knight check, or oh, okay, he's just going to stick the pawn in and then stick more diagonals in. Good attack for 12 team. There's the resignation. The score is now 6-2. The 12 team has lost the pawn. Now we see 12 team on the left board. Unfortunately, chess.com is inconsistent about where it puts the board to the person you're following. You see Chicken on the right. So Chicken would like to take this pawn, but this knight might be bad for his partner. 12 team is saying no trades. So we're probably gonna. Oh, I thought he would sack the rook for the knight, but this is interesting too. He picked up a queen, but 12 team is under a huge attack. So he could take this and say hold queen. Oh, he's gonna try to get more pieces on the board. That's a wise move. So this would be with check if you were to take that. So essentially he wants to get this queen off the board with check if he can accomplish that. I think he will be able to find a way to do that. And this knight guards this square, by the way. The bishop guards this square. So he's got the queen off the board. And that's great job. So that's 7-2 favoring Chicken and 12 team. So this is an opening that pretty much 12 team invented. Like it looks like it hangs the queen, but he gets a really aggressive attack at the same time. 12-teen is asking for trades. Chicken is attacking at the same time. Even a rook or a knight is good for him. So he's going to attack this queen and also threaten things in the diagonal here. Time is very close. So 12-teen very close to maiden. Chicken very close to maiden. This is going to be an easy win for them. And their opponents have resigned. Score is now 8-2. Play is fast and furious. 12-teen is getting attacked this time. So this rook could be bad. Okay, so 12-teen is shedding some pieces to live, which is fine. Chicken is fairly safe. I think eventually 12-teen will have to jettison the queen. So now, like, a few rooks would be bad. Maybe rook here, knight here, rook here is a possibility. We might just see queen to h5 to continue the attack. There it is. Knight can't take or rook in. This is a good defense. Okay, so yeah, that was a very nice maiden combination by Jeffrey Xiang. It worked out. The problem for 12-teen was his king got very unsafe, and it was hard for Chicken to hold the trades given the time situation. Tasks, well, they're all very fast. It was hard to, it's always within like a second. Hard to hold trades. So king safety is especially important. So 12-teen is trying to get an attack here. He's going to keep dropping diagonals. Chicken just needs to keep trading diagonals. Chicken would like a rook. There's a rook here, might be forced. They're up about 1 second. So we're probably going to see this. So Chicken asked 12-teen if he could hold a rook. 12-teen said he's not giving a rook. 12-teen will probably give a few diagonals, maybe a knight. So Chicken probably thinking of playing rook takes bishop if his partner can hold the rook. That I'm surprised by. But this was an inventive way to win, because now this needs to move 2 times to promote. Chicken would like to maybe slide his king over here. And there's a resignation. The score is now 9-3, favoring Chicken 12-teen. 12-teen is getting attacked hard again here. This opening, not so good for him. He's saying trade's bad. A rook would be particularly bad. He's saying no queen, but I think even a rook could be problematic. Rook plus knight probably mates. Even a knight alone might be bad. I'm looking at maybe a new knight at f7. Or actually knight at h6 could be interesting. Pawn takes, pawn check, knight in. But if he had another knight, that would be. So this is a waiting move where he could threaten this later. He might just eat some pieces while he waits. Katask also has... Oh, Katask is trying to force some trades here. Wow. So Katask pre-moves aren't working out so well for him. Although this is a promotion threat. And this knight is locked down. We might see this threatening rook in if knight takes knight. And the queen looks kind of forced. But 12-teen is up time. So 12-teen is going to wait till his partner gets checked. Should take that quickly. Okay. And he does have this square. He should have taken that much more quickly. He took like 3 seconds for that. That was not good. And this queen is forced. He can throw in a check. He would give up a knight in the process, but that's probably worth doing. The problem is queen or bishop on e1 is pretty devastating. Well, that is resourceful using the knight. I would have played queen takes pawn here maybe, but he wants to keep the threat over here, I guess. So I guess the knight's not common, but knight here could be a threat. Where would the queen go? I don't see a great square for the queen. We might see pawn at b6. Try to get some initiative. Oh, can he just play queen? No, this, I guess queen could take back if he takes that pawn. Did he take this? He's trying to create some luft. So here, the idea is to get a rook for his partner. I don't see exactly what a rook does for him though. I think, well, I guess we could see rook here potentially. Oh wow, that's real close to mate. Queen here. Team is staying alive, but it was a flag situation and his partner needed more pieces. So that was a win for the Jeffrey Zhang team. And the score is now 9-4, favoring Chicken 12 team. If anyone would like to co-commentate with me, I am currently in the house party channel. And I am open to anyone else jumping in who wants to comment on these games. Hey, Happiness Bunny. Yeah, you're welcome to join if you like, Happiness Bunny. Okay, so this knight guards right now. The chicken. It's interesting. A knight would win for chicken. I don't know if his opponent recognizes. I'm sure Katas knows. Knight, or actually, queen here. Actually, it would take a knight plus a rook to mate, I guess. Unless I'm missing something. Queen here, rook takes. Knight, knight. Here, rook in. But there's not that much is going to come. And chicken is actually down 10 seconds. He's going to have to roll out some moves. His partner is in a bad way. Yeah, 12 team's really made it here. I think 12 team's having a lot of problems with king safety. And 12 team needs to recognize that there's just no way to hold trades with players this speedy. So he needs to try to play safer. I'm going to see pawn takes probably. And develop. And now a rook mates. We might see like, okay, so the pin in the queen. If the queen takes, then we can get this in. Okay. That's interesting. Took the knight instead of the queen. Who do we have in the voice chat? We have GSVC. Genna 217. How are you doing?
You hear me? Hello, Joe.
I do hear you, yeah. So yeah, we welcome your commentary on these games.
I just started watching a few games ago.
Yeah, the score is currently 9-5, favoring Chicken and 12 team.
Yeah, that's actually quite good for Katas and Jeffrey.
Yes, it is. Yeah, I commented at the start of the series, I thought Jeffrey was underrated, but he's also probably a little bit rusty. So he's getting back in shape, but he's a very strong player.
Yeah, he's quite rusty. I mean, played him a few weeks ago and he was missing some easy tactics but outplaying me most of the time.
Yeah, he's a beast at chess. Hey, Ultra LCYY, thanks for watching. Hey, he's a beast at chess, and he's very, very fast, both of which are very useful in bughouse.
I see your chat is already smashing me.
A lot of smashes in the chat, yes. So, did someone else join the voice call? Oh, we got Robbie GM. How are you doing?
Good.
Great move. It vacates that position for the knight, which then checkmates. So there's a resignation. The score is now 11-5, favoring Chicken 12-10. They both have unsafe kings on the 12-team board.
Yeah, I would say Jeffrey's unsafer.
I'm really
I would
surprised
say it
White.
depends it depends how much trades come. And on whose turn they come.
With just one night, he already gets a lot of checks in a row.
That's true.
I'm surprised White on the 12-team board has done very little to fix their position.
Yeah, I think he's just relying on the attack. But if I were Jeffrey, I would throw in a pawn check on c7.
But that is just 12-team style. He doesn't defend. What his defense is basically a counterattack.
So I think Jeffrey's best defense is to attack, and that's what we're gonna see here. And this is a great attack. This is gonna mate for sure.
But knight at e6 was a good move.
Yeah, it was. I did not see that move.
Yeah, me neither. Like he finds those moves, but sometimes he blunders a mate in two. So that's why I'm saying he's quite rusty.
What is bughouse? So we are watching live, but I am not playing. I am commentating on this game. These are some of the best players in the world. Certainly, the 12-team Chicken and Katask, I think most everyone agree it would be 3 in the top 5 in the world. And Jeffrey Young is pretty good himself. A strong GM, and has played a lot of bughouse. So a rook would mate for Jeffrey, and Jeffrey is up about 4 seconds on Chicken, and this rook.
And that rook is trapped.
Yeah, so this rook seems hard to get out of danger. So he's going to threaten mate in 1 to try to get it that way. So Katask has to defend mate in 1 before taking the rook. They're still up about 2 seconds. It's the diagonal clocks that matter. So I have put the rules of bughouse in the chat. It's a chess variant played on 2 chessboards by 4 players in teams of 2. And captured pieces on one board are passed to the other board. So your partner can drop the captured pieces from your board as a move. It's very fast paced, and part of the reason they're so fast is that it is being uptime on the diagonal clock is an advantage in the game. Okay, so a queen is forced and the queen mates for Jeffrey, but Chicken is uptime on Jeffrey. So now we see an example of the diagonal clocks here, because Chicken has more time than Jeffrey. Jeffrey is waiting for the queen to mate, but Chicken is also going to wait not to give the queen, and because Chicken has more time, he could just wait all the way down. But I think they resigned anyway because they thought likely to come. Yeah, it's a little hard to understand, but once you get the game mechanics, it's quite a fun game to watch and to play, and you can play on chess.com. And these are some of the best players in the world. Generally, like most players would play a lot slower than this. So, like I certainly play a lot slower. So it's probably easier to follow people at lower levels, but this is fast and furious play by the top players in the world. We might see pawn in. Oh, okay. I guess he wants to avoid the queen trade because it hurts Chicken. Task is attacking pretty hard, but Chicken is actually safe now. And now that Chicken is safe, we're going to see a sack here. Jeffrey is starting his attack. That's going to be mate real soon. They've resigned it. The score is now 11 to 10. Oh my gosh, they're catching up a lot. So it was what, 10 to 5 like a few minutes ago. Jeffrey and Katask have gone on a winning streak. Hey Paulie, thanks for watching. Yes, this is Bughouse. What is the Chicken? Oh, so Chicken Crossroad is one of the players here. When I say Chicken, I'm referring to him.
I'm very surprised that Katask didn't sack on f7 last move and instead played queen e2.
Knight takes f7, queen e7 check maybe. And
yeah,
That's true.
Yeah, I guess he was worried about.
He had pawn at he had pawn at e6 anyway. He probably had a pawn.
I don't know why he didn't take e6 right there. So he's stopping the king from escaping this way. I don't think Chicken is long for this world, but Chicken is often quite resourceful finding defenses.
Like rook at d6 now it's...
Yeah, then that's what he played.
Seems safe, yeah.
I still think knight at c8 might be a way to draw the bishop away, and then knight takes c6 or something like that. Well, Katask is just going to win a few pieces, maybe. The 12-teen is down about 6 seconds, and he really needs to get moving, because Katask can sit and force him to move. And it's great,
solid, though.
As great as 12-teen is at playing fast and winning chess games, he's playing against a very fast GM at this point. So chances are worse than usual. So Chicken and 12-teen are changing their strategies in the chat. Chicken is suggesting that maybe he should play better. 12-teen says he will also play better, and they've agreed to win all the games in the future.
I didn't know it would be so simple.
Yeah.
That's his top level strategy right there.
Yeah, I wish I knew that I could just decide to play better and I would play better.
Oh, and that's going to be mate real soon on the Jeffrey board. Oh, he opted to flag him instead. But yeah, I think there was mate there.
6 in a row for them.
Yeah. That's huge. It's 11 all right now. We are all tied up, guys. Whoa, huge raid from Last 7 Samurai. Really appreciate it. So let me give him a shout out. How did your stream go? Hope it went well. You were on Lee Chess there. Probably playing some chess. Last 7 Samurai is quite a good Bughouse player himself. We are watching and commentating on Bughouse right now. I'm going to put the rules in the chat. Bughouse is a chess variant played on 2 chessboards by 4 players in teams of 2. Captured pieces on one board are passed to the teammate on the other board. Players can make a normal move or take any of the pieces his partners passed them and place one on any empty square as a move. Checkmate or flag on either board ends the game. Yeah, Last 7 Samurai, he doesn't play much Bughouse, but when he does, he's quite good at it. And I think he said in the past that he enjoys playing Bughouse a lot. So I hope we'll play more in the future. So in the call with me, I have co-commentators of GSVC from Lee Chess, who is Gena217 on chess.com, and I have Robbie GM. And we are watching 4 of the best players in the world. Chicken Crossroad and 12-teen, I think, are number 1 and 2 on the leaderboard right now for Bughouse. And Katask is probably number 3. And then we have Jeffrey Jiang Oh, I guess Katask is higher than them at this point because of this
Well,
winning streak.
Katas just
But
stole
he,
all of their rating now.
yeah, he just passed them. And Jeffrey Jiang is a strong GM who has played a lot of Bughouse. So Jeffrey played as Interest None on the free internet chess server. So I really appreciate the raid from the Last 7 Samurai. And I hope the viewers will... Oh, whoops. Didn't that work? There we go. And I hope the viewers will consider dropping a follow so you can see more Bughouse content in the future. Because normally what I stream, sometimes I commentate, sometimes I play. Here's a gift sub for you. Thanks for raiding.
Oh, Katas has just been denied 3K.
So Chicken and 12 Teen have rallied a little bit. The score is now 12 to 11. Favor and Chicken 12 Teen. And I think all of us went into this series assuming that Chicken and 12 Teen would win most of the games. But Jeffrey has been done phenomenally this series. The 12 Teen tried to mate with a knight, but his king is in a lot of danger here. I don't think 12 Teen will survive. Although Jeffrey will have to find some precise moves here. Chicken's king seems very safe. And Chicken is up time. Chicken can potentially pick up more pieces. More importantly, he wants to hold pieces so that his partner... That move surprised me a little bit. I thought once Chicken got his queen pin in a task queen, maybe he should have sat until a queen was useful for his partner. But I guess it's not going to come to that point because Jeffrey just has mate. 12 is going to sit and he's going to let Chicken try to chess a task. He's going for draw here. Ooh, we hung the queen. They've resigned it. And Katask has indeed got into 3,000. He's been over 3,000 before. But it's a tough rating to maintain.
Yeah, it's also tough to maintain when 12 is 28-37.
Yeah, 12 is certainly underrated. Although I'm pretty sure he started off this series over 2,900. So he's underrated because Katask has eked him. So a rook would be quite good for 12 teen. Oh, and there's checkmate on the other board. So a lot of times you get, well, at least I get engrossed in one board from an interesting position and you forget about the other board and you look over and it's checkmate over there. Jeffrey definitely underrated. 12 teen trying to get a spatial advantage, win some pieces. And this pawn was annoying him. It was near his king. Now that he's taken that, I think 12 teen has a very safe king. Chicken has a pretty good attack, but he's down time, so he can't get more pieces. So he has to economize with what he has. His bishop is not developed yet. His queen isn't developed. So he's going to try to get those pieces out.
But Chicken is in some trouble now.
Yeah, so the fact that the queen is on the G file is a little bit dangerous. Also have the bishop looking at H2.
Yeah, pawn at F3 would have been a very
Bishop takes
strong
pawn,
move.
seems
If he
straightforward. Now he actually has an attack.
Oh, I think that was a mouse lead from Katas. I think he meant
Oh, yeah,
pawn
yeah,
at
you're probably
F3.
right. He probably meant pawn at F3 and instead he played it at F4. Ooh, when he picked up the queen. You could also see knight takes pawn maybe. No, he's going for attack. And a pawn is quite good for chicken. Okay, so He's giving his king some luft by pushing this pawn and preventing knight at h3. And now it is Katast that is on the attack. And Chicken has lost his queen. Probably going to see a rook check. Time is very close. Chicken says rook comes. So this threatens a knight mate too. So this smother mate doesn't work because the bishop guards f7. Oh, but a different smother mate works. So
Yeah,
now a knight mates. Oh, and it looks like, wow, that black king went on a run on the right board. Tasteful.
He was probably mated.
So right now I'm in the house Discord with GSVC as a co-commentator. If anyone wants to jump in and talk with us, we are in the house Discord in the house party channel. The score right now is 14-12, favor in Chicken 12 team. Oh, I spoke too soon. It is 14-13, favor in Chicken 12 team. So letting your opponent sack like 12 team has and playing fast is generally a very good defensive strategy. We might see like a rook sack here, since that rook is going anyway. I would have sacked my rook, but maybe he has a reason for this. Anyway, so this generally would be fine for 12 team, but given the amount of flow and the pace at which the other board is coming, I really think you should play more defensively and not allow this sack. Chicken says a rook is coming and a queen for you. So if two rooks were to come, then that would be quite good for 12 team. He could sack a rook on h1 when he gets initiative.
I feel like 12 team's attack is actually better than Jeffrey X's here.
Now it is after this bishop retreat for sure. But before it was looking maybe sketchy. Okay, so a queen mates for Chicken. So the threat here is queen at h1. Now a rook mates for Chicken. It's so resourceful. Now there's a rook mate, but Chicken could take a rook if it were ever good for his partner. Score's now 15-13, favoring Chicken 12 team. And Katast's king is running around, but I think the king is safe. We might see a second sack on f7, but without another knight, I don't think that works very much. Oh, this worked out, a free knight.
Chicken also has to hold trades a lot, because 12 is not doing well.
Yeah. Chicken is doing quite well, though. He's chasing that queen around. Here comes the queen. And now a bishop would win another queen for Chicken, but he is down time. Oh, there's the bishop. Take the bishop. Queen. Oh, no. He should have put the bishop in there.
But Chicken is going for rook, because rook at e1 mates for 12.
Okay.
So he forced it, but they are done time.
Okay, so
Knight takes f2, and now it doesn't mate anymore.
Yeah. Now he needs a lot to mate.
he does. This pawn is helpful, though. So a few diagonals. What? Oh, that's interesting. So down 4 seconds, maybe 5 seconds. It's just not going to work. I think he has to play king up for safety's sake, and even that's not going to work. We could even see, what, bishop at f5 there? Or even knight takes, knight back. Discover check. Nice.
Oh, that discovered check. Maybe 12 missed. Maybe he thought he could take f3.
12 given the queen. I think chicken is fairly safe though. Katas got his queen out early. I think chicken will chase that queen around again. So he can't play knight takes because of the mate. Okay, so now he's sacking. This rook guards him nicely. Chicken has lost some pieces though. And now Jeffrey is on the attack. So a knight would be quite good for 12. But okay, so he's trying to threaten the queen. Does the queen do much? Not really. A bishop with it would do much. Maybe bishop at g1 followed by pawn at f2, something like that.
But now they're downtime, so he's
They
not
are.
getting anything.
So he may need to just defend here. A little bit difficult to defend. Oh, he gave the knight. Why did he give the knight? That was shocking.
Did
So
Katas get anti-removed or something?
This is just a straight out win for 12. Chicken needs to make up 8 seconds. And I think he should be able to do that. Okay, Katas now has 4 seconds to win. Chicken has been trying to trade off some of these pieces. Now Chicken is attacking. Seems like a one end game for Chicken. Oh, okay. Pre-move exploited.
Yeah, but Chicken was already surviving that anyway.
Yeah.
He was losing, but only 1 second.
So I believe the score is 16-14 right now, favoring Chicken 12. 12 says no rook. So Chicken trying to prevent the queen, but frankly he could force the queen if he wanted to. This is an interesting move. If bishop takes, then there's pawn at the knight check. So 12 is attacking instead. He's trying to do this with initiative. Maybe queen in, king takes. Ooh, I don't like that. But why not queen at f2? I guess this forces a queen. I guess the idea is that it mates for chicken. Time is really close though. I think 12 should have tried to mate instead. I think sacking the queen on f2 led to mate for him.
Did it? Because the king comes back to f1 and he needs a rook.
Yeah, he would need a rook, you're right. Well, yeah, I think you're right. Maybe not. I think there's probably a more clever way of doing this. But what about queen at f2, king takes, and then knight at h3 immediately? Does that work?
You repeat that?
Queen at f2, king takes queen, knight at h3.
Knight at h3, and I take that.
You take that, okay. And then queen takes
bishop takes e3. You want bishop takes e3 maybe? Yeah.
I was trying to get like a knight check or like a bishop takes at the end to keep the initiative, but maybe it didn't work. I don't know.
Yeah, well, that may have actually worked because queen f2, king takes f2, knight h3, g takes, bishop takes e3 check, and when the king goes to f1, there's at g2.
Yeah, I was thinking something
He
like
would
that.
need another. He would need another knight for king e2, knight at d4.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
sure
right.
he had that many.
So Jeffrey is up time. I think he noticed that 12-teen has no blocker. Be forced to retreat. Chicken is grabbing the queen. Try to grab more material for his partner. So this wins a bishop, knight takes. And here, yeah, he's just sacked the queen. Once he can get this off of this diagonal, he has a check here. Oh, I would have liked knight back, knight takes bishop, and then he could have brought his knight out. Never mind, no. So now maybe a pawn to be good for 12-teen. Oh, okay, you can't wait for it. So 12-teen has been losing pieces, but at least his king is safe, and he's getting the pieces on the board. And Chicken would like a rook to checkmate, or even a knight would be good. He could try pawn at h2 and hope for a knight at g4. Instead, he took the piece to vacate the place his knight was so he could put more pieces in. Probably a pawn check to threaten promotion. No, he's just going to develop. Oh, that's nice. He gets to pick up the knight in the process. Now he can take this pawn, maybe, to get the king off. Wow. Chicken has exploited quite a few pre-moves.
Yes.
Got in a commanding position there.
Kata sometimes does this. He starts pre-moving too much when he's uptime.
So Katask is still uptime by about a second, but it's hard to see how he can live. Yeah. So he didn't have much of attack, he didn't have a defense, so he just had to rely on his partner to win. He could not. Hey, Learn in London. Thanks for watching. So we are watching again Bughouse, and I'll put the rules in the chat. We're watching 4 of the best players in the world. And whose king is the least safe here? I would say Katask's king is the least safe. Chicken is up a bunch of pieces. Although now
He's fine, I think.
Jeffrey's king is looking the least safe.
Yeah,
That,
the risk
that
here
looks
for
very
Katas
good.
is to get chest.
Teen's king, well, it's getting better, but it looked very unsafe for a second there. So now Chicken is down 1 second. So the rook looks okay. A bishop would win the queen. Katask is just going for the attack. A rook looks less okay now. Now a rook looks quite bad.
Yeah,
A knight also looks quite bad. A bishop looks quite bad. I guess a pawn is fine, but if there's a bishop, you can put it on h8 to try to promote the pawn. If there's a knight, you could put it on e8. Again, to try to promote this pawn. He's just gonna make some moves. Probably just knight takes bishop here. So The time is quite close, but now chicken is up 2 seconds. So he wants his partner to get safe.
He's not in an ideal situation. Down 2 seconds against 12 team feels like an hour sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just makes so many moves in those 2 seconds.
Yeah. So here, it's interesting. I think 12 team might have a mate if he get like a knight and maybe knight plus rook. I'm looking at knight at h3 and then discovered attacks.
Yeah, sometimes you actually mate with going knight h3, pawn takes, queen at g2, and then knight at e3, double check, and
Yeah.
something. That could have been made because king f3, bishop at g4. So he just didn't want to sit for the knight, I guess. Oh, he's mated
And
now.
they've lost the game. So the score right now is 19-15, favoring chicken and 12 team. So 12 team offering a queen trade, and Jeffrey tries to do it with tempo, getting that rook file active. And that's going to be bad news for chicken. Chicken is mated. That was a miscommunication on their part about queens.
Why did Katask go play e4 there? Just, I don't know what it did except lose a pawn and give black greater control over f3.
I did not see that move.
e4 is the Katask opening.
It might have been to gain some time or to exploit a pre-move, even if it
tried to
looked
play
bad.
that. No, yeah. He says it's bad, but he still plays it sometimes.
So Chicken's problem is that he's down time. He has a very unsafe king. He does have initiative, so he could maybe play bishop at d2. The king has to go to b1, and then we could see a knight at a2, pawn takes, knight c3, and then knight a4.
Doesn't he have knight? I think with bishop at d2, king b1, knight at a3, pawn takes, knight. Oh no.
He's going for defense, I guess. So
he
he still has this attack because his bishop move didn't really defend it.
I thought he had 2 knights. He was 1 knight short of mate.
No, yeah, he has 1 knight rather than 2, but it still looks quite good for him. Oh, now he's mate. He just walked into mate. That was a bad pre-move by Katask. I guess maybe he mouse slipped trying to take the bishop.
Yeah, he mouse slipped.
We can throw that mouse slip emote in the chat. So Katask has the least safe king. And chicken is just gonna collect some pieces. Probably gonna see. Oh, we might see bishop f5. Okay. Gonna try to keep that king under attack. So queen takes would not work because of the threat of the knight fork. Bishop in. This is going to be checkmate. Mate in 1. Pawn in. Score is now 21-16, favoring chicken 12T.
I wonder why that pawn didn't go at f7.
Yeah, I was wondering that too. It seems better to win the queen to me, but maybe what it did limit trades. I don't know. Oh, he's won the queen anyway, so it worked out. This is good. It gets the rook file. This is a dominating position for chicken. They've resigned it.
Yeah, the chicken succeed is too strong.
I thought bishop g5 was book there for chicken rather than queen e1.
Yeah, bishop g5 is what people play
Oh,
the
picked up
most,
the
but
queen.
chicken doesn't actually take on c3. Chicken plays bishop takes e4 more than b takes c3. So I'm surprised he went for this. He
Pawn was a
probably
very
played
nice move there. It wins no
probably
matter
played
what.
queen e1 because he had to hold the queen. Like early queens generally kill 12-10.
So 12-10 would like a rook or a knight. He's asking for a knight, but he is down time. Oh, this is interesting. We'll probably think Jeffrey. I don't quite see an attack here for Jeffrey. I think he needs to defend. I mean, he could just move the knight to check, but that doesn't really help unless he gets to like a queen. So he's just going to defend. There's a 5-second differential here. And I think... Oh, I was going to say I thought Katask would wait, but apparently not. Knight wins for 12-10. A rook also wins for 12-10. Rook at
Yeah,
g8.
that's what it because stuff is very bad for Jeffrey and
Yeah.
has a good position otherwise.
Oh, he can take the rook. Queen takes rook, seems.
It may not mate anymore.
It
But queen takes
doesn't
u1,
mate, but
queen at
it's still
f1 forces
pretty
a
good.
queen. Yeah, no, but if he takes the rook, then he trades queens after queen at f1, and
Yeah,
that
that's true. I
probably
guess
mates
since
to.
Jeffrey is on initiative, don't want to do that. Interesting. So a pre-move by Katas put in the queen in there, and it did not work out. Chicken anti-pre-moved him, but Katas was still able to mate. Score is now 22-18. Favoring Chicken and 12-10. Chicken is getting attacked.
Oh, 12-10 is killing now. Pawn at h3.
So, okay. Wow, he didn't even take back this bishop. That was surprising. I guess because the rook made it, so he had to move the rook away. Task had to not give the rook. Now Chicken's attack is quite strong, and Chicken is safe. Chicken is given a queen, but he has pretty crushing attack.
Chicken is also getting a queen at least. Oh no, managed to save.
Maybe not.
Yeah, I forgot that 12-10 used the rook on d8. I thought he was still threatening rook h1 mate.
And now a queen for 12-10. Chicken is going to keep checking. Chicken for sure has mate here. I don't necessarily see it, but I know it exists. And even if he doesn't have mate, he could always play his C bishop takes the knight, which would make Chicken very safe. Maybe like a knight on the back rank at this point, like knight at g8. That works too. And we could see a discovered knight check and taking this queen. And 12-10 is mated by the early queen trade yet again. He's saying no knight. So he's gonna try to live. It's a tough situation. He's got to jettison the queen. Let's see, probably knight takes bishop when he takes the queen. So chicken is down 6 or 7 seconds, and he would like pieces to attack, but he's not going to get them. Even pawns could be quite good for chicken. And retreat.
Chicken doesn't have much of an attack if he doesn't get a rook.
Say that again?
Chicken doesn't have much of an attack if he doesn't get a rook. So,
Yeah, I was looking at the weak dark square diagonals, but okay, so now Katask would like pieces, and there's the queen. And chicken's position has been eviscerated.
Oh, now he needs a blocker.
And he's going to use the queen as a blocker.
Oh.
Knight in, knight at d7.
It's...
And now he picks up one queen, and a rook will mate for him.
Yeah.
So 12teen is in a pickle himself, and they're double sit-in, which is not good. Partner saying queen e4. Oh, we might see knights take this pawn. No, he's going to defense for... Oh, now it works. And very aggressive, but...
I just hope Katas doesn't fall for some sort of anti-prim of, okay, it's safe now. He just wins this.
Yeah, I can't imagine losing that game. That was tough, because chicken managed to turn that position into a great attack, but this the time did them in. That double sit was horrible for them. So we're probably going to see a queen trade here.
I was surprised White took the queen back rather than just bishop takes f7, knight g5, king to the d file, and then take with check. Would that have worked?
That's a question for Genna, because honestly I was looking at the other board at that point.
I thought just recapturing the queen was fine. I didn't even look at bishop takes f7 first.
Okay, this is mate with knight there's mate.
He was doing quite well regardless in that position.
The score is now 24-19, favoring chicken 12-10.
Oh.
But we see Katask has been hovering around 3,000, and right now is 5 points below 3,000. 12-10 would like pieces. Now chicken is getting attacked.
No.
I think chicken's fairly safe though. Chicken is taking pieces for his partner.
Oh.
Now chicken would like some feed. They're both kind of sacking. Let's see what queen f3, or we might see castle even. Castle looks fun. Now he has mate without any of those craziness. Queen up is mate, mate at 1. That is also mate. Teen safe so far, but Jeffrey on the attack. Another knight would be great. He's gonna just keep harassing the queen.
Yeah, he's gonna lose that queen soon, and he loses it.
And he did.
He's safe.
This is
He's
interesting
losing
move.
some material, but he's safe.
Yeah, he would like a rook to interpose, otherwise he loses a rook. And they're down 13 seconds, so they're resigning for that reason.
Come on, Chescom, I wasn't inactive, I was watching games. I just got disconnected.
Oh, that's frustrating. You can pick up the queen here. And also another knight for him would be quite good. You got another knight. That's mate. Knight at e4 is mate. Queen takes knight. Now pawn mates. There it is. Nice job. We're at 26 to 20, favoring chicken 12-13. Oh, he gave up the queen. That's surprising. Well, now a knight wins the queen back.
He was expecting a knight. Because
Chicken says no knight preferred, just lose queen.
Why did Chicken go for that c7 pawn grab, losing a rook?
because now he's killing on the dark squares, I guess.
Yep.
But
He's gonna
no,
pawn check
I'm not
here.
sure what is happening because Katas is weirdly safe. I don't know how he does this. And
Rook mates for Chicken. Is there any way of getting it?
I don't think he's actually safe. I mean, just pawn at h6 looks quite good. He has to move king up.
Yeah, but
Oh,
he's
I don't
he's
like that pawn
uptime.
move.
Yeah.
Yeah, now he's dead.
But what? Well, Katas was safe because he was uptime, of course.
Yeah, I mean, uptime helped, but even with what he had, I think Chicken had quite a good attack. I did not like pawn at g7. I think he had to keep initiative.
I'm not sure what he expected to go on g7.
Chicken still might live. I mean, a knight mates Chicken. Because of knight e4 and then knight h3.
Yeah.
And there's the knight h3. Oh, that works too.
Oh, knight e2 is simpler.
Yes, it is. So Katask has a very safe king. Chicken is not able to castle. But Chicken is continuing with the pressure.
Oh,
And 12-13 has
Jeffrey's not doing
that
well.
Yeah. An excellent position for 12-13.
Yeah, bishop at f1 for 12-13. Oh no.
Well, can he just play rook takes?
Yeah, he can just take twice.
We're going to trade the queens. I think Chicken is safe enough for that to happen. And, okay, so that picks up a piece for 12-13, and 12-13's king is quite safe.
But Katas is mated, yeah.
Hey, Coco Tiny Man. I'm not sure what you mean by that.
Well, he believes that you are playing, maybe. And the ready is to play knight f3 and move 1.
Oh, I am not playing right now. I am watching and commentating. And this is a bughouse. I'll put the rules in the chat. Time is very close. 12-13's king seems safe. 12-13 is attacking. Chicken. His king is a little bit unsafe, but he is attacking as well. Now he wants a pawn. Pawn for d1. He's up 3 seconds. That pawn is going to come. So pawn at d1.
Oh, Katas tried the chicken opening against chicken, and
he might wait for a rook. Rook at a1 first is even better. But okay, he's not waiting for it. So, okay. He's gonna... This actually helps defend his king. Now he can use these knights to just mate. Promote the pawns. This game over on the chicken board. 12 team needs to live. And 12 team is attacking. So 12 team was gonna win a queen on initiative. Not that chicken needed it. So Katask is doing the attacking this time. Jeffrey also on attack. If 12 team were to get 2 knights, then he would have an attack. He needs 1 more knight. They're up time. I wonder if chicken is going to play like queen takes knight. Probably not. Okay, so now actually Jeffrey is quite safe. Maybe he was safe before. Maybe I didn't see the knight on G5 defended a bunch. Bad.
And he also has the threat of knight at f5 once he gets more pieces. So I guess that's why 12 is sacking something. But now he's definitely mating.
I think Jeffrey will mate here.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, 12th king is very unsafe. Either bishop or pawn on e7. Okay. The score is now 28 to 22, favoring chicken and 12th team. And chicken is trading some pieces. Chicken's king is fairly safe. He's trying to get initiative on Katask. And now Jeffrey is on the attack.
Oh,
12th team is not
almost
safe.
Dead here.
Yep. You see bishop takes knight.
Jeffrey can use take on c5, I think, if nothing else.
Yeah, you could take that knight also. I was thinking he would take on c3, but yeah, he can take the other knight first.
Well, if you take on c3 first and you take on c5, then I'm an expert at getting mated by queen at d7 after that, and something like that.
So this is a good move because it can eliminate the rook threat if need be.
Yeah, if nothing else, I guess he just takes the rook, yeah. And white just has nothing.
And he could just take the knight. The bishop takes knight.
I guess he has to
trying to do things with initiative, I guess.
Might not be doing well. Oh, Kata's 3000 again.
Yep. Task at 3008.
And Katas just has a very strong attack already.
So chicken would like a pawn, I guess.
But pawn at b2, knight at b3.
Now he would like maybe a rook. He's like down time, so he's going to need to find some moves. Probably going to need to switch to defense mode.
Oh, Jeffrey's also doing quite well.
Yeah?
Yeah, bishop at e4.
What about queen at e4 for Jeffrey? Jeffrey has queen at e4.
You would Preferably not use the queen so early. You want to take on e3, but the king sort of runs to c2, b1, no?
Okay.
I don't know, I would just sit. I would have just sat for bishop at e4 or knight at b4 or something that keeps the queen until there's something clearer.
Yeah, maybe rook at e2 followed by knight takes e3. I don't know if he wants to get rid of check though. He's trying to do things with check. Oh, he doesn't want to draw here, I don't think.
But he has mother mate. He has a rook.
Oh yeah. Good point.
I mean, it's quite nice to just repeat the position once to gain some time.
Yep. 12 is asking for trades. And he just takes pieces.
12 is just killing here. He
Yep.
might have even won a piece in all this process, and he's also safer.
Yeah. Chicken is attacking as well, about to win a queen. And the queen is going to mate on the 12 board. Has sacked. He wants pieces, but aren't necessarily coming.
Knight f3 was a surprising move. I thought he was gonna go queen f3 or something.
So 12 has won some pieces in the process here.
Yes. He won a few pawns, I think.
Now he wants to promote this. Knight takes first, then promote. Okay, that's actually, bishop defends pretty well. So this queen has nowhere to run to, and they're up 3 seconds. So the queen comes for chicken, and we see queen at e6, followed by knight at g6, his mate. He's gonna keep going. I don't know why he did that when he's up so much time. He's brought his bishop in play though. So it still mates. Now he needs a knight though. Queen at check, followed by knight at e6, and then queen takes c7 would win. There's the knight. Nice mate. So 12 is shedding pawns in the opening as black, trying to stay a little bit safer. I think that's probably a good strategy, as it turns out, because before he was just getting sacked on and losing to a queen every game.
Yeah, he's getting used to playing on the slow board and getting more trades.
12 is saying no trades. So yeah, the pawn push. I think he has to play king takes. Can he run out here? Okay, they've resigned it. Score is now 30 to 25.
Bishop takes g5.
Yeah. So a bishop check would have cut off the escape squares and then queen in. That's what BSVC is saying.
Yeah, again, he was just playing king of the hill and he wasn't even up material, so he just resigns.
So chicken's king looks very unsafe. This at the very least forces a queen. But
Yep,
I like pawn at g7 there even. But that works too.
Yeah, the queen is gonna be very good for Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Here we see the mysterious kata spawn sacrifice again.
'12 is being very aggressive again. When he picks up a queen for his troubles. Now pawn check. Puts off the skate square, maybe knight at c8. No, it's just gonna... Okay. Ooh, knight at e6, and then a rook would... No, it wouldn't mate because of the bishop covers.
The bishop covers.
Yeah.
But pawn
Oh,
at
the pawn...
e7.
yeah, the pawn promotion is very good. And he gets another queen to go with that. Keeping the pressure up.
Yeah, but sometimes it's really annoying just how strong a bishop on the long diagonal is. It's like, that is just never mated with a bishop on e5. So you see,
back in the queen.
White had,
and now that's going to be mate with
and...
queen where the king is. Mate next move with queen to d7. Queen from d to e7. But what's the time like? Oh, they're up time. Okay. Score's now 31 to 26, favoring chicken and 12. I don't know why Jeffrey fell for that one, but I guess maybe hard to defend at that point. Time is very close. Task has... I guess the task king is fine. I'm surprised he allowed that discovered attack.
Yeah, I'm surprised by that too, because now queen takes e2 is quite safe. Oh, the queen mates.
And the queen on a8 also guards f3. So
yeah. Well, I would have played queen takes e2 here as white and lost because queen mates Jeffrey.
yeah, so 12 wants to continue the pressure of making the queen mate. The 12 needs to make up 1 or 2 seconds. And how does he do that? Oh, that's interesting. The queen did not come for him. 12 just got a pawn, and now 12 is down 6 seconds. Not going to be able to lift this. Jeffrey is going for flag. 12 trying to live in this 6 seconds. It's going to be difficult. This is a flag battle. So yeah, it was just hard to make up that time difference.
Yeah, those 5 seconds in a scramble are an eternity. The
12 has a better attack on Jeffrey's king. And we're gonna see diagonals get in there, yeah. And chicken is safe enough. But basically 12-10 is gonna keep attacking. Bishop takes pawn. What's wrong with that? Knight can't take because queen takes queen.
Yeah, that was a free pawn.
He hesitated for a few seconds. He thought it was a trick of some sort. Now chicken wants a few pawns. Now he wants a knight. So is Kates safe now? Maybe he is.
Maybe rook at d2 is good because it draws the f3 knight away, and if the king takes, you have knight c4, knight e4 kind of thing.
Yeah, I like that. I like your idea. Rook at d2. Knight can't take or it's mate in 1. King can't move. He's trying this instead. I think the idea is after knight takes, pawn at d2 is going to be an option. I think this is a good way to do it as well.
This is probably better because it gets rid of the knight.
Unfortunately, there was mate on the chicken board. The score right now is 33 to 28, favoring chicken 12-10.
Yeah, still quite close.
The chicken would like diagonals, like a bishop would be great for him. Queen would be even better. What about new knight at... Oh, I was going to... Oh, this mates knight at h, yeah. Now he has perpetual or a pawn mate. And if he wanted, he could also play knight takes bishop. Done that now. He could take the queen.
Yeah. I thought he was gonna try to do queen takes g4 instead of knight takes.
It has been interesting, for sure.
Yeah, because if he takes the queen, then you have to see how fast he took the queen.
So 12-10's position is not great. He's relying on his partner to win. This is threatening a smothered mate. He has to take back. Now chicken has to deal with 2 queens. I think he can actually weather that storm since he's up enough pieces here. And try to promote that pawn.
It seems like on the Katask chicken board, they're playing like there's low trades, which
Yeah,
doesn't seem accurate.
no, yeah, that's true. I mean, usually it's the 12-team board that is played with the low trades, but I think now 12-team is getting used to his board being the one with pieces.
So I think 12-10 needs to... I mean, he would like to attack. I don't think he really has an attack. These bishops do a great job of guarding these squares near the king. And he can't just take the queen or there's a smothered mate.
No, chicken is just getting chess. That's...
Well, more importantly, 12-10 is dead. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to chess down 2 queens. So Jeffrey snagged a free rook.
By the speed which they played, that has to be some old fixed theory.
So now... Ooh, that was a mistake. I guess he's trying to feed chicken. But I don't think chicken has mate.
12-10 is just dead by chess.
Yep. 12-teen says in the chat, I sacked all because I thought you had mate. Sorry. The chicken can take him back a queen. Does. There's another queen for him. But still, now he has to just sack the queens right back. The chicken still has a pretty decent position, but
yeah, chicken's
partner's
doing
in
well.
a lot of trouble. Even with the pieces that he's won him. The chicken is won for 12-teen. I don't think 12-teen is doing great here. Is Jeffrey going for a draw? Maybe he is.
Oh, yeah.
I think a draw... that game went back and forth a lot. The fact that Jeffrey was the one forcing a draw when Jeffrey was crushing like a few moves earlier.
Yeah, chicken won so many free pieces there that somehow they were up material by the end.
Yeah. Jenna217 is not playing, but he is in the call doing commentary with me. He might jettison the queen and just play bishop at e3 to attack. No, he's just giving up the pawn. Oh, 12-teen is in a bad way. Oh, now pawn mates for 12-teen. That is unfortunate. They are down time, which means 12-teen is probably mated. So, trying to think what possible tricks 12-teen would have. I don't think he has any. I mean, not only is there the Crushing Knight attack, but there's also a discovered attack with the bishop. Yeah, that's what I thought he would... Oh, king over. That's an interesting move. So now another rook would mate. Or even a knight would be quite good for 12-teen. He's going to do the rook thing for now. So he can promote and then stick a knight in check. Or promote, bishop takes, move the knight check, and then new knight at f6. Possibility. Thanks for the follow from 12 MA Epi. Really appreciate it. I'll put the rules in the chat again for anyone who doesn't know what bughouse is.
Oh, did you just mouse slip?
Yeah. Must have been. 12-teen says, I deserve that. The score right now is 33.5 to 30.5, favoring chicken and 12-teen. And again, we've been very impressed that Jeffrey Jiang has done so well. He's rated like 300 or 400 points below the rest of them. He is holding his own. And he is a strong GM who has a lot of bughouse experience, so he was a little rusty, but he can hold his own with these guys. Now a bishop would be good for Katas to defend, so he doesn't have to lose the pawn. But he is down time, so Katas is going to have to make some moves. He might just go king g2, so he doesn't lose stuff, but
king
probably
g2,
not.
rook f2 is just made. So
Oh, you're right. Okay. Hey, who do we have here?
Hey.
Hey, Hisoka, finally. You told me to stream this and then you didn't jump in.
Yeah, I was at work. I couldn't watch unless you streamed.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm home. Katask hit 3K.
He has hit 3K
Yes.
several times. Now he's at 3026.
Now he's going for 3100.
I think that's unlikely. This series, at least.
In this series, it's probably impossible.
Jeffrey's a monster.
Yep.
Yeah, he somehow got back in shape in the last weeks.
So he had switched back into defense mode and lost a piece in the process there, but his partner was mated. PKR asks, Chicken and 12 Teen, are they the strongest team in the world? I think so. But Katask and Jeffrey are doing pretty good against them.
This series would almost, not saying that Jeffrey and Katask are better, but it just shows you that there's some people at their level.
Yep, for sure.
Like, me and Katask versus 12 Team Chicken, we'd probably win 1/3 of the games, maybe one. Like, but they're almost 1-1.
Oh, me and Katas, we won half the games. We won 1/3 of the games. We won 1/4 of the games. We also won 1/10 of the games sometimes.
Yeah, it's pretty random.
We have like every score. Maybe we lost 20 in a row at some point.
I think like 12 Teen style of trying to chess Jeffrey doesn't necessarily work so good since Jeffrey's like a monster at chess.
What?
It's done well sometimes.
I think it's that the other board is playing faster than 12 Teen, and then he has to deal with a lot of trades.
Yeah. 12 Teen is not used to that. Looks like 12 Teen is going to be given a second queen pretty soon. The Chicken has to deal with 2 queens. And honestly, Katask seems to have a fairly safe king. Unless Chicken got like 3 rooks. I mean, you could potentially see something like knight at h3. Pawn takes, rook in. But Chicken is not getting those pieces.
Chicken is never getting an attack this game.
So the threat for Chicken is if he plays rook f8, knight at f6. If the king moves to d8, you can do queen takes f8, bishop takes f8, queen at e8, checkmate. So Chicken's in trouble.
Chicken threw in a check there. Interesting. He can't take it. There'll be a promotion. Wow. That was that was quite a
They were both at zeros. I thought
but it was a win for Chicken 12
first.
even though it was at 0. What's the name Katask? I mean, Katask is the player on the top right here. We don't know who he is, but he's apparently from Finland, and he is quite good. He just appeared on the bughouse scene less than a year ago. I would say maybe 8 months ago. And he got to the top level very, very quickly. And he's also a beast at chess. So we've seen him play chess too and hang with some grandmasters. 12 Teen.
In case he's listening, I have to say that he's not good at chess.
Well, I think he's very good at chess. And yeah, he does, like when I stream matches that he's in, oftentimes he will listen to the stream while he's playing. So sometimes he'll like be in the middle of a flag battle and he'll be typing in my chat, which is unreal.
So it is possible that it is Katask and Katask's versus 12-team chicken.
That's not the case.
I know, it was funny though. 12-team definitely has mate here.
Yep. PKR points out that Katask is a beast at Crazy House as well. Yeah, very true. So all of these are beasts at Crazy House. I forget what is Jeffrey Young's Lee Chess handle.
I don't think he has one that is public knowledge.
Okay.
I mean, for the tournaments he just uses the St. Louis username that he has.
Wait, so who is Figlude or whatever?
That is supposedly Xiong.
That is Jeffrey.
Yes, possibly.
Yeah, that's what I was alluding to, and he's in the Crazy House World Championship and has done quite well a few times.
Oh yeah, he lost to Magward in 2018, but he didn't participate this year.
Who's the reigning World Crazy House champion?
Opera Weason is the current reigning champion. Hey, Chess Genius. Thanks for watching.
He's an IM, right?
Opera Weason is an international master, yes.
Yeah. Oh, I don't like that move. Oh, on chess.com, you can't pre-move mate with mate. Unfix this would be a win for chicken and 12-team.
And they've resigned it. Score is now 36.5 to... I can barely see that. My camera kind of covers the scores. I don't know. Do you guys want to tell me what the score is?
32.5 to 36.5.
Okay, yeah.
In favor of 12-team.
In favor of chicken 12-team. And they've called... 12-team is called last 3 games in the chat. This might be the end of the series, unless someone else jumps in. And chicken is attacking. But chicken is down time, so he's going to have to see what he can do with the existing pieces he has. Unfortunately, he's sacked the queen to get this attack, so it's going to be rough on his partner. And now 12-team has sacked the queen. As we have potentially knight takes bishop, queen takes, rook takes pawn, king over. And then as long as Katask doesn't give a queen, Jeffrey would be safe. So he took a different way, and that led to mate after the attack there. Because that was going to be followed by king right, and then queen takes the piece in front of the king, which was guarded by the knight, which was mate. So 12 Elme Epi, I also play bughouse. In addition to commenting, usually my rating hovers between 22 and 2300. Sometimes I get a little above 2300, but that's about my range. So,
yeah, actually 12 Elm were the professional chess.com bughouse commentators. Me and Grandmaster Chuck.
I am by no means a grandmaster, but I did a 10-hour stream on Friday night when I was playing the whole time. So I definitely play in addition to commentating. But well, we actually have, let me see, 3 other people in the call. Or no, we just have 2 people in the call. I guess Robbie GM left. But GSVC and Hisoka are both much better than me at Bughouse. And if you checked out my 10-hour stream from Friday, you could see GSVC, who's Jenna 217, and beating me up for like an hour or so. When I was partnered to, I forget if it was partnered to Chicken or 12 Teen when that happened, but
You were partnered to Chicken.
I was partnered to Chicken, okay. Why is Guillermo not playing right now? He is resting. But I mean, if
Oh wait, I just noticed he's from Paraguay.
so, if 12 Teen leaves, are you gonna step in, Jenna, or are you gonna?
No, at this time I already blunder 5 pieces per move.
Okay.
You're gonna have a 15 100 centi pawn loss.
Wait, what?
Rook mates.
I was trying to convert losing 5 pieces in one move to a centi pawn loss equation. Chickens made it. Although Kateska decided to just
by
take a free piece
instead.
instead. So technically, Jeffrey and Kateska won the last 2, and since 12 Teen called last 3, they have 1 more, and they can't lose the series. He guaranteed the win.
So 3 was a very strategic number to call the last stuff.
If you're winning by 4, you just say you can only play 3 more, and you win.
Brilliant. So center pawn loss is a chess term for computer engine analysis. Basically, how many pawns you lose per move. But it's like center pawn is hundredths of a pawn. Yeah, exactly. So Chicken's king is fairly safe with the queen over there, and 12 Teen has just got to win. Saying thanks for the games. Now it's up to all of us to say GG's in the chat. And I guess that's it for the series. So at this point, unless anyone wants to play, I'll probably look for someone to raid. See who's streaming. Darl Carlander is streaming, but I think he may be streaming chess, which is sad. Yeah, Jarl's streaming chess. Does anyone have any suggestions of who to raid?
I don't care.
If even Jarl is streaming chess, then all hope is lost.
All hope is lost that Jarl is streaming chess. Let's see.
Jarl is the king of streaming low house. Do you know?
Well, you call it low house. I call it maybe medium house.
Well, sometimes he gets real low house. Like he'll have like a 1500 partner, and they'll be playing against like 2000s or something.
Yeah.
Medium
for sure.
house is like 4 people, like 2300-ish. Jeffrey was playing my version of the opening in that last game.
So we just need to study that opening to figure out how to defeat you.
No, I just don't understand. It's like one of those where like it's once people like if they adopt your opening, then people get like plans against it, and then I have to deal with like new theory coming from black.
Alright, I think I'm going to raid V8 Mama since I don't see any chess variant streams here. She raided me a couple nights ago, and she streams Bridge. So it's good to get more chess players watching Bridge. I'm sure she'll explain the intricacies of Bridge Duel. Bridge is a card game, also played by 4 players in teams of 2, and it's a lot of fun. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you to the last 7 Samurai for the raid. I really appreciate it. Let's give him one last shout out. And thank you to everyone who followed. And thanks to my co-commentators of GSBC, who's Gena217 on chess.com. And we have Hisoka, who streams very occasionally, but we love it when he streams. And Bobby GM was in the chat here briefly, and we appreciate his commentary as well. I hope everyone has a great night. Bye, everyone.